Welcome back, guys, to the review of the game between Hull City and Preston North End. And before I start, I'd like to just give a huge congratulations to Leeds United and Burnley on gaining promotion to the Premier League. It does stick in the throat about Leeds United. However, these two were the best two teams in the league this season and fully deserve their promotion. There is an ulterior motive for Hull City, as it should leave the way forward to us buying Joe Gelhardt. Let's hope that does materialise. So, the lineup was surprising, to be honest, with McLaughlin retaining his left back position after not a very good performance against Swansea. No Puerta, but nice to see Ambarat given his fresh start. And it will be his first start of the season. Gelhardt in his preferred central position, and the bench could be described as an impact bench. So the game was very cagey first half and pretty even. Preston did take the lead in the 34th minute from Gibson, who had a virtual tap-in from 5 yards. This was from a needless corner, which, with a bit of communication, could have been avoided. 1-0 down, Amrabat had a glorious chance but couldn't convert. All he needed to do was just lift it over the goalkeeper, which I thought he would do. And Coyle had a magnificent attempt at a volley, which was well saved by Cornell, the goalkeeper. Okay, so second half we were out early and clearly were up for it. We had to show passion and fight, plus play as if we would die for the cause. We did fight well, and the crowd started to get behind the team with encouragement. Then after last week's debacle of a penalty decision at Swansea, we were awarded 2 in the space of 17 minutes. The first, Joe Gelhardt squeezed it into the left-hand corner with enough space to beat the unlucky Cornell, who got a hand to it. The penalty was a little fortunate, but we needed the luck. The second, after a foul on Joseph, was a guessing game between Cornell and Gelhardt. The kicker sent him the wrong way, placing the ball into the right-hand bottom corner. Wow, 2-1 up and in dreamland. We held on and managed the game out successfully to go on to 48 points. Now I must mention this chap, this very young 38-year-old, amazing player. He was strong, athletic, and never stopped. He was a complete handful to play against. The only downside to his game, as far as I'm concerned, is he does use his arms and hands a lot to push and give needless fouls away in areas of, not too good areas to actually defend. He certainly led by example and showed what's required when asked to fight like a tiger. He took a standing ovation when subbed by Lincoln and thoroughly deserved, in my opinion, the Man of the Match award. He was magnificent. So now we moved on to Saturday's unbelievable results. I say unbelievable because who could have predicted this? The other results, bar our own, didn't really go our way, with mental scorelines from Luton, Derby and Plymouth, all with cracking 3-1 wins. Absolutely mental. Cardiff and Oxford finished a predictable draw 1-1, and it's true to say, if we'd have lost on Saturday, we'd have ended up in the bottom 3 on 45 points. However, we did what was necessary and remained in 20th place. So for this coming Saturday, we've got a big mixed bag of matches. On Friday, it sees Stoke versus Sheffield United, who are now resigned to the playoffs after Leeds and Burnley being promoted, and Sheffield United are actually guaranteed third place, so whether they'll put up much of a fight or is it necessary for them to do so, I'm not so sure. Stoke could actually capitalise on this and actually will, in my opinion, get a point which will see them safe. The early kick-off on Saturday is Luton versus Coventry City, and points are valuable to both teams here. However, there's a lot of ifs and buts. This result is pivotal to the rest. The three scenarios as I see it: Luton win, they go on 49 points and we have to win. Luton draw, they go on to 47 points and we will need a point and safety because of the goal difference will be the result. If Luton lose, they remain on 46 points and we could afford a draw or win. Coventry will have something to say about this, I'm sure. If Coventry win, they move on to 69 points and basically guarantee their playoff position. If they draw, they go on to 67 points and it'll be down to the last match. And if Coventry lose, it will also be down to the last match. They will stay on 66 points. Ourselves, I've just described what we need, but it's going to be one hell of a game against Derby. Cardiff play West Brom, who have been disappointing in the run-in this month, and they've been very inconsistent in April. Can't make the playoffs, so Cardiff again may capitalise on this and gain the necessary points. Preston need a point and Plymouth need a win. Take your pick. We don't know. Depending on the Luton result, we could be safe with a draw, but a win guarantees our safety. Oxford play Sunderland, who have nothing to play for us. They will be guaranteed a fourth position finish, and Oxford, I think, will only need a point to be safe anyway. So that's my predictions. I'm not giving scores because it's just very difficult to predict. So who do we think is going down? Any one of these 8 teams, as I've said, could face the drop. The bottom 3 as you see it today are the ones in danger, in my opinion. Hull v Derby is a massive game, as I've mentioned. They will know what to do by kick-off as Luton and Coventry play earlier. A win for us, and it doesn't matter as we will have got the job done. Derby will have the same ambitions, I'm sure, so it all makes for a nervous encounter. I shall be there with my bum surely squeaking. So this crucial match is a must not miss. Derby have played really well lately and probably would have preferred a win v Luton rather than losing to West Brom rather than the other way. However, it is what it is. We're going for back-to-back wins for the first time and hopefully guaranteed safety. So this has been Tiger Analysis with me, Tigerholic Andy, and if you've enjoyed the video then please like and subscribe below, and I'd love to hear any comments you might have on the possible outcomes that we've discussed. So thanks for watching, cheers guys, and up the Tigers. Bye.